Hello everyone, and welcome to my fake unjarring. If you're wondering what a fake unjarring is, I will tell you in a second, but first let me explain why I'm doing it. Because I've been watching so many jewelry unjarring videos on YouTube from the United States, and I started thinking about showing you what turns up in the equivalent of jewelry jars in Sweden. So I put together this lot. And this is what I mean by fake, because I've already gone through them. I've had them, some of them for years, but it's to show you a typical lot that I would get in Sweden. And they would not be in jars, they would come in a jewelry box. So I bought lots of jewelry boxes on auction, and I unboxed them, not on camera. I wasn't on YouTube by then, but now I am, so I'm going to show you. Let's begin. So the typical thing that I believe we have in common is this. All of these beads that show up, they fill them up with beads. This is a nice color, it's blue. I think the beads are metal. Maybe. They don't feel like plastic. And it's always fun to compare, so if you want to comment on the differences you see from what you get in your jars, please do. These are stone, I think, dyed purple and pink, and I don't think there's a clasp here. No clasp? Yeah, no, just at the end. Gold tone clasp, and we always get the wood. This is actually very nice. I like wooden jewelry, but it's got somewhere here the colors gone over there. But I still like the gold, the painted gold, and the rusty red. It's a nice necklace. I've worn it a couple of times, and it's beads here, wooden beads, no clasp. And let's get the big things out of the way. This is a plastic necklace, gold tone, lobster clasp, short, but you can extend it, I think. Yeah, you can change the size, but it's still kind of short. And this one is really big, and it's got tangled to everything, even though I put this together myself and managed to create tangles. But that's fun, you know, watching untangling. This is a beautiful piece. It's light blue, glass beads. You hear the sound. Love the sound of glass beads. And detailed clasp. Very pretty. Bit worn. Slightly worn, not too bad. You open it like that. I should wear this. It's too pretty not to wear. Look, it's something. Really something, but it's not my style, so I haven't worn it. I should probably sell it to someone. That would look awesome in this. Let's move on. More beads, white beads, brass clasp, and I think you'll recognize this from your jars as well. It's a nice old-time pink color, but it's plastic and really cheap. Nothing special. And this necklace with black beads and I don't know if it's shell or fake shell. And something that I love when it shows up, and they do a lot, I can find it here, these pewter brooches and pendants with flowers on them. And what's neat about this one is it says RC, which is Rune Karlsson. And I know most of you won't know this, but it's the pewtersmith named Rune Tennesmed. It's his early works. It's from the 50s, I think. Does it say F9? That would mean it's from the 50s. And his name is Rune Karlsson, but he changed it to Tennesmed. And ten is pewter in Swedish, so Tennesmed, it means pewtersmith. This is Joxley, I don't know how to pronounce it, it's Danish. And I think it's silver here. And the crystals, short necklace, nice condition. Pewter brooch. Let me see, I don't remember. RF D9. D9 is probably the 70s, I can't recall all the numbers. There's this code for jewelry for pewter and silver. So D9 will tell you the year. You can just Google it. It's a weird little brooch. Little. How do you pronounce it in America? Little, I think. Baby Jesus. I think this is pewter as well. And it says CTA. I think it's from the US. But I don't know. This is definitely from the US. And it's fun how much it's been traveling. Because it's from Iowa. And then someone was in Iowa and bought it. And went to Sweden. And now it's in Malta. And it's a locket. And I think it's mother of pearl, maybe, and some texture on the background, backside. Just a bun here, tangled to the earring. Let's see if we can pair them. This is copper with silver hooks. And this might be amber, but probably glass. They feel a bit cold. And sometimes you get silver here too. This is mother of pearl, and it's silver from Jerusalem. It's very nice. Details. Okay, what's next? We pick something weird, shouldn't we? And this is weird. These are, I don't know what you call them. They're spikes, nails I think, for horseshoes. And this was really popular. I don't know if it was the 70s or 60s. And a heavy chain here, silver tone. And I got something stuck to it. Let's remove that. This is silver, a bracelet, but it's broken. Really heavy, so it was a good find, but I have to fix it or sell it. I don't know. This is a kind of medallion on a leather rope with a snake. A drum made to look, I don't know. And it's a Skansen restaurant. It's not restaurant, it's more like they restored something and they probably made these medallions to as a thank you. Skansen is a wildlife park in Sweden. Well, let's take this. It's a wooden brooch. I have lots of fish brooches. It's made from teak, and I like these handmade, these carved wooden jewelry pieces. And more pewter. And as you know, I collect pewter, so that always made me happy when I found pewter pieces. This is Börje Tennung, one of my favorite pewter designers. It's not so typical of Börje Tennung. I'm going to show you how most of his things look. He was inspired by the west coast, the shores there, and he found things in nature that he made into jewelry. And I like it. They're very different, beautiful. Here we have a spaniel pewter as well, Ottosson, 10. So remember, 10 is Swedish for pewter, and since there was a lot of pewter being exported to the United States, it's good to know, because then you know it's from Sweden. Pewter flowers, they're so popular here, or they were in the 50s, 60s and 70s at least, and it's still made today, but it's not in fashion or anything. They're collectible. And this is my favorite pewter designer, pewtersmith, Roland Landerholm, sorry, Roland Landerholm, and it's got this 10 and 3 crowns. And you can see his name here, Roland Landerholm. Let's zoom out. We're almost done. Tiger's eye pendant. Usually got at least one stone pendant, simple, just with this added to it. I like the shift in color in tiger's eye. Coins, Swedish coins. They're from the 40s. But this chain, gold tone chain, is lightweight, and it tells me this is from the 70s, maybe 60s, but probably the 70s. It's got the barrel clasp here, but it's nice. I like it. Oh. French scarf clip, gold tone, a bit worn. So these are all the things that usually show up in my jewelry boxes that I get, and I'm always happy when I find the pewter items. So put them there, and of course when I find something in silver, especially when it's this detailed, look at this mother of pearl, it's carved so neatly. And I also love this. I love this. So okay, I am happy that you watched this, and if you have something to say about it, if you think that you see any similarities or differences, just tell me in the comments. It's always fun to discuss differences between countries, I think. I don't think you have anything like this in the United States, or maybe you're from another country and then you can add your perspective. What is that? This eye over. I'm just going to take the wooden fish here as well. Brooches, lots of brooches. I have too many brooches. I will sell them at one point. I promise, but not today. Maybe I do one of those pop-up sales. That would be fun. Maybe next week. Maybe I have to plan it out. But until then, I'm happy you're watching. Don't forget to like, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. I'm almost at 100, and when I get to 100, I will do something special. Thank you. See you. Bye bye.